is Augustine. This is my girlfriend Ashley. We've been together for 5 months. She says I'm the only real friend she's ever had. I feel the same way about her. She tells me everything, even the story about her mom getting pregnant at 16. We have never been intimate, had sex, but sometimes. So, when she told me she was going to the doctor's office for teens, I was cool with it. She's the most important thing in my life, and I support her choices. She's already been through a lot, so the possibility of getting pregnant at this age isn't an option.
Ashley is the most important thing in my life. She's my only baby. Lately, she's been spending a lot of time with her best friend, Augustine. I like Augustine. He was there for my baby when she needed a friend. I raised my daughter to be responsible. I raised her to make the right choices for her. She's growing up, and let's be real, she's changing. I had my daughter at 16. Was I ready? No. Was I scared? Yes. I want Ashley to make better choices. She needs to be aware of her options. I looked into some educational resources and learned about Teen Health Connection and some of the programs they offer. Programs like GEMS. It sounds like a safe place, and she'll be surrounded by girls her own age. I believe this will be a great experience for her. You have your cell phone, you have your money, you got your ID? What about your ID?
Mom.
If you need anything, just call me.
Mom.
I'll be down the street at the store.
Mom!
What?
You're doing that thing again.
What?
The thing where you take over and make everything weird.
I'm sorry, it's just that
I'll be fine.
I think this would be a good thing for you. Let's just see what happens, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
In the U.S., nearly half of all pregnancies are unintended, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. 45% are either unwanted or mistimed.
Excuse me, Miss Kathy, for real visitor?
Oh, hi, you must be Ashley Smith. I spoke with your mom earlier today. Come on in. Ladies, we're going to pause here for a minute. We'll come back to this. This is Ashley Smith. She's going to be joining GEMS. Could you all say hello to her?
Hi, Ashley.
Go ahead and have a seat with us. All right, could everybody just introduce themselves and say something about being a part of GEMS? How long you've been coming to GEMS?
I got you, Miss Kathy. My name is Myra. I'm from the West Side. I'm an Aquarius. I like Nelly.
Myra.
Okay, I got you. My name is Myra. I've been coming to GEMS for 2 years now. GEMS stands for Girls Educated and Motivated for Success. It's like we family up in here. We keep it real. It don't matter what color you are, what side of town you're from. We will treat you like a sister and love and protect you like one of our own. And you can talk to Miss Kathy about anything. She's like a second mother to us. We talk about life, relationships, sex, STIs, IUDs, LARCs. It don't matter. We all about education and making better decisions in GEMS.
What Mara's trying to say is that GEMS is a 12-week youth mentoring program where girls are educating other girls on prevention, relationship, and other things that are important to teen girls.
What's a LARC?
Okay, Miss Kathy, I got this one. A LARC is a long-active, reversible contraceptive. It's a type of birth control like an IUD or...
Hi, Genesis. I'm glad to see you back today. So we're going to be putting an explanation in. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about the method?
No.
Okay. Do you have any questions about how we're going to do this?
No.
Okay. I do want to make sure you realize this is a method that will protect you for 3 years, but you can have it removed before that time if you'd like to. Okay. It's a great method of birth control, extremely effective, but it's not going to protect you from sexually transmitted infections. So you still need to do what?
Have protection.
That's right. Use safe sex precautions all the time. Okay. Now, when we put this in, again, it's a small little capsule that you can see right here. It's soft and flexible. See, you can see, well, see, it's a small little capsule. Yours will be white instead of green. And again, you can feel it under the skin, which we want you to be able to do, but you won't necessarily see it. Okay. What we will do, first of all, are you allergic to anything?
No.
we're going to take a little bit of lidocaine then and a small syringe, and we're going to numb your non-dominant arm. If you're right-handed, it'll go in the fleshy part of your left arm, okay?
Did it hurt?
That's what I was nervous about at first, but she was really cool.
Hi Ashley, my name's Arnesia, and going off of what Genesis said about birth control, I have an IUD.
IUD stands for intrauterine device.
Right. It's a small T-shaped device with hormones that lasts for 3 to 5 years. Unlike Genesis, I got the IUD. It's inserted in my uterus, and yes, it feels like a period cramp, but it doesn't hurt as much as pushing out a baby, and it's way cheaper than raising one too. I got the 5-year one, and it makes Tanya happy.
That's her mom.
Yes. Now, I have an IUD, so I don't have to worry about getting pregnant, but that does not mean that I can just go around having sex with anyone. I still have to use condoms. An IUD does not protect you from getting an STI.
STI?
Sexually transmitted infection?
Oh, right.
When I was 16, I got my IUD. When I got it, it helped regulate my heavy period.
She was also sexually active.
I was also sexually active, yes. And I wasn't trying to get pregnant before I got out of school.
And get a degree, a nice career, a 401.
Anyways, I first learned about IUDs online. Now, just in my case, I didn't think that I would be able to remember to take a pill every day, so I got what I thought would be best for me.
And you don't have to be sexually active to be aware.
Hi, how are you? My name is Sarah Alice. I was on birth control to regulate my periods. I wasn't sexually active or anything like that.
But if I was, I would use a Lark.
I have plans to go to college, and while having sex or a baby wouldn't necessarily prevent that, it would prevent me from reaching my life goals on time.
A lot of the girls that we mentor, sex is the last thing that's on their mind, but knowing what their options are is what's important. We all know that there's only one 100% way to prevent pregnancy and sexually transmitted
abstinence. Miss Kathy?
Yes.
Hi Ashley, welcome to GEMS. I'm Faith. My whole life is dance. I get up, I dance. I go to school, I come home.
You dance!
My whole life is dance. So you can only imagine the horror I felt when I got my period wearing my perfectly white Swan Lake leotard. It threw me off my game. I couldn't focus. Right after that performance, a friend of mine told me about the Teen Health Connection, about GEMS. I learned all about IUDs and how they affect people differently. For some, they still get their period, but mine is much lighter now. And since the IUD lasts for up to 5 years, I know I'm protected from pregnancy. If and when I meet my leading man. Now that I'm on it, I feel so much better and much more confident.
So as Faith has shared, there's other benefits to the young ladies using a Lark. However, when people mention the word IUD or implant, they associate it with something negative.
Like my mom. Hey, I'm Bella. I come to GEMS because I've been dating my best friend since childhood, and that's a long time to be dating somebody. He's getting a car soon, and that's going to open up a lot more time to be intimate. Here at GEMS, we learn all about the different types of birth control, and I've been thinking about getting an implant. When I tried to talk to my mom about getting an IUD or an implant, she completely freaked out. She just started screaming about how IUDs were bad for you and how they caused all these complications back in the day. All she could focus on were the negative myths going around about IUDs. I finally convinced her to come and talk to my medical provider, and she gave her all the information she needed to become more confident with the IUD process. And she addressed any myths she might have had about Larks.
So you see, it's all about being educated and empowering young ladies just like yourself so that you know what the options are. That way you can make the decisions that are best for you. Now, where were we?
How many pregnancies are unintended in the U.S.?
That's right, 45% according to the CDC.
So, how was it?
It was great. The girls were so nice and the instructor, Miss Kathy, was amazing. I learned so much about different types of birth control, and the girls all shared their personal experiences and their decision-making process. I feel so much more confident knowing what options are out there. This place is great.
I'm starved. Let's go get something to eat.
Me too.
I'm Dr. Dixon. Thank you for watching our educational video about our girls mentoring group and about long-acting reversible contraceptives. There are just a few key points that I wanted to reiterate with you. 1, the only 100% way of preventing pregnancy or sexually transmitted infections is abstinence. Long-acting reversible contraceptives are about as close as I can get you to that 100% to prevent pregnancy, but they are 99.9% effective. I also wanted to remind my parents that we use birth control for lots of different reasons here. We use it for girls with heavy periods or painful periods. We use it to help with acne, with ovarian cyst, with polycystic ovarian syndrome. We also use it for girls that are just tired of periods and would like to space those out. And it is okay if you do not get a period when you are on a birth control method. I also want to remind my girls that long-acting reversible contraceptives are reversible. So what that means is, even though it lasts 3, 5, or 10 years, you don't have to keep it in that long if that's not what you want. Our job here at Teen Health Connection is to provide you with accurate information about all of your options. It is your body. We respect the choices that you make. We help to guide you to make the most effective choices for you in your life. I like to remind you that our services here are confidential. So what that means is you can come by yourself or with your parent for birth control. Thank you again for watching our video.